It seemed to be a hybrid of a crocodile and a lizard, and most certainly it was not a creature to be played with. Well before the dinosaurs or even the coming of the earliest obvious creatures of land and water and reptiles, an interesting animal called Whatcheeria was a certified dominant hunter. New examination is giving a more profound comprehension of Whatcheeria, which lived approximately quite a while back during the Carboniferous time frame and emerged during a period of developmental trial and error and development that unfurled during the huge number of years after vertebrates initially vanquished the land. After a nearby assessment of its fossilized bones, researchers were shocked to find that Whatcheeria didn't follow a gradual development design during its life, much the same as numerous cutting-edge reptiles and creatures of land and water, but instead developed rapidly while youthful, similar to birds and vertebrates. Whatcheeria was an early tetrapod, as the primary land vertebrates or creatures with spines were known. These were the ancestors to the present land vertebrates or creatures of land and water, reptiles, birds and warm-blooded animals. Investing quite a bit of its energy in lakes and streams, Whatcheeria arrived at around 7 feet or 2 meters in length, making it the greatest harasser on the block. Whatcheeria was not a sluggish and slow, curiously large land and water proficient. It was this dynamic hunter that filled phenomenally quickly in its adolescent period of life, said scientist Megan Whitney of Loyola College in Chicago, lead creator of the examination distributed in the Diary Correspondence of Science. Whatcheeria is known from almost 400 fossils and covered close to the little Iowa town of Whatcheeria. It's a brilliantly bizarre monster. Added concentrate on co-creator Ben Odua, a doctoral understudy in fossil science at the College of Chicago's Board of Trustees on Transformative Science, and the Field Gallery, which holds the Whatcheeria stays in its assortment. You would presumably think it was a caiman on the off chance that you saw it, or perhaps a major lizard. It didn't have scales and had a tall and tight skull rather than a level one. In contrast to numerous early tetrapsa and most wiped out types of any creature, fossils of Whatcheeria have been recuperated from various places in the creature's life cycle. Bones go about as storybooks, recording data about creatures while they're alive. Also, one of the significant snippets of data that is kept in bone is the way quick the creature is developing, Whitney said. A minuscule assessment of cuts of thigh bones from 9 Whatcheeria people uncovered bone development designs over the long haul. A critical finding of this examination is that we recognized quickly developing bone in adolescence of Whatcheeria. This is significant on the grounds that it demonstrates that the development procedure of this creature was like our own, a develop quick while youthful and afterward delayed down development as you become a grown-up, Whitney said. While this appears to be really direct, this methodology has for some time been viewed as a specific characteristic for warm-blooded creatures like vertebrates and birds. In any case, what we had the option to show here is that this technique was utilized even at the earliest phases of our transformative history, Whitney added. This development system suggests Whatcheeria had an elevated capacity to burn calories, O'Toole said. We figured Whatcheeria might have utilized a scope of hunting methods, Whitney said. It absolutely might have been a snare hunter and utilized its powerful appendages to assist with impelling an assault on both seagoing and earthly prey. It's difficult to say without a doubt how long it spent ashore versus in the water. Nonetheless, what we can say is that its life systems might have considered the creature to stroll ashore. The early tetraps went wiped out as the primary genuine creatures of land and water and reptiles attested their strength. I feel that Whatcheeria is a truly decent exhibit that development isn't straight, O'Toole said.